Yep. I like SeoYeon's voice the most. Hey guys, it's me, Cruel, back again with another reaction video here on this YouTube channel. Today we have another tripleS reaction. This is actually a cover song, and I believe it's possible, because this is from 3 months ago, almost 2.5, that this even came out before any of their pre-debut songs, really, and before Generation. I mean, that's clearly the case. So I think this is one of their really pre-debut things to showcase their talents, which is cool. This is a public stream request from my Twitch stream. If you want to join those or other streams, then you can find the link to my Twitch stream in my description or also on my website, cruelgmo.com. And this is actually Ariana Grande's song They Don't Know, covered by SeoYeon, JiWoo, YooYeon, and NaKyoung. And kinda fun fact here before we start, I just reacted to a BB video. So, you know, NaKyoung's older sister here. Hi YouTube, indeed. So, I really like that we have the names here. That helps me a lot. Just to figure out also who I like. Also, did they actually do that? So it's a Zoom meeting, right? And whoever is singing, the muted sign is gone. Like here, JiWoo is singing, and the red muted sign is gone. That's such a cool layout. I enjoy it. Actually, I get a bit PTSD because Zoom I used that for uni and kind of makes me kind of stressed, you know, but it's okay. I wish we just use Teams, man. Teams is so much better. Anyway. NaKyoung time. I never heard the original song, by the way. Even though I do like Ariana Grande. So SeoYeon. Wait, I'm a bit confused. It's not SeoYeon, it's SeoYeon. Alright, the harmony. That's cool. Their voices are a little bit rough still. So, like, their voices are still a little bit rough, and they didn't find the perfect common ground for harmony, of course. I mean, okay, let's be real. I think I've heard maybe 3 artists ever that can do that. Maybe 2, actually. Okay, so Big Mama, from female artists I'm talking about. Big Mama, Mamamoo, and then there's also actually performance from a recent show, RT Stock Game, where that happened as well. Having a perfect harmony is almost impossible. I'm just saying that they're a little bit far away from that, so it shows they're still inexperienced, but literally it's pre-debut. So why am I saying that? Because it's just an observation. It doesn't really matter. It's not something you should judge them by. It really will just improve over time, but it is a thing, you know. They do some ad-lib to cover it up. Because their voices are all very high too. So they had like a lower ad-lib. Low-key, SeoYeon looks a bit like Sejong. Also, I like her voice. When she smiles, she looks a bit like Sejong. NaKyoung and JiWoo. Wait, huh? That was confusing. That was NaKyoung singing, but JiWoo also lip-syncing to it in the background. Lovely said perfect harmony among all groups, apart from Mamamoo and Big Mama. I don't really know enough about Lovely's harmonies, so maybe you're right. I never saw them live enough to be able to judge about that. Are we gonna get a rap? Okay, NaKyoung. Oh, onto SeoYeon. It's so confusing that sometimes multiple members have to lip sync, but then I have to look at the red microphone who's actually singing. Yep. I like SeoYeon's voice the most. NaKyoung has a cool voice too, though. I want to hear more from YooYeon. I feel like I didn't hear much. Yeah, I know about that, Brian. Thank you, though. They're having fun, I like that. I feel like I'm a bit too judgy right now. I really like being a judge, you know, judge as in trying to analyze something and giving my opinion what is good, what is bad about something. So I kind of like doing that, but I feel like I'm doing it too much right now. This is a pretty big group. You can't really do that to them. It's a bit unfair. But I still want to do it in a different perspective. I want to say what I think they can improve on, but where also they show promise so far, okay? So first and foremost, the one out of the four that is the most developed vocally and that has the most uniqueness and character to it, even though it's still not that much, but much more than the other three, is SeoYeon. SeoYeon sounds the most refined so far out of all of them, and also just enjoy her singing the most. I'm not actually sure about their roles in the group, you know, if she's actually supposed to be the best here as well, if that's like her thing, right, singing, if she's supposed to be like a main vocalist-ish, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's my observation. Now, for NaKyoung, I think she's maybe coming in second here, I think I want to say that, but I think they all three have a similar thing where they can work on a lot, is refine their voices, refine what they actually want to sound like. Especially JiWoo and YooYeon here, but especially JiWoo I think is the best example. JiWoo could potentially, like her potential is really high, she could potentially be a main vocalist as well. She has a really good high voice to sing K-pop choruses, which is, you know, what a main vocalist really needs to do in K-pop mostly. I just think she's very unrefined and like so much needs to be done there. Like the technique she uses so far, from what I can tell, is like very raw and just doesn't sound that great yet. But potential is there and she has a strong vocal cord, so I enjoy it. And I look forward to what she can do. YooYeon, I think her vocal color is really my thing. I like it a lot. But she seems very, very, very shy. And she seems like she's not going all in when she sings. Like too shy to sing because she thinks she sucks or something. I don't know. Definitely also needs more practice and more experience for sure. And NaKyoung, I believe out of the three, maybe is a bit more refined than the other two, but not by much. She definitely has more charisma a little bit and more confidence in her voice. So that helps to just, you know, fake being refined, even though it's clear to me that she's not. But it seems like she is more than the others, really, because she just kind of covers it more with other stuff that she can do. But yeah, other than that, they're all pretty good. Let's just assume right now this would be an official song or something, or like in their current state they would publish a song with these kind of vocals, then I wouldn't be a big fan of that. I think definitely there needs to be some work done. But the potential is there, which I can see, and especially SeoYeon, I actually quite like. Never mind, I really like. So that's my standout here, which is surprising because I didn't know anything about SeoYeon before. This is the first time I really know anything about her and see something individually from her, really, you know, because you can see who sings what part. So that's interesting. They didn't disband. It was meant to be a rotational group. It's just that AA would have been permanent group if they had one. Yeah, so that is something that people are confusing about. So every subunit was supposed to only have one song or like one era, and then the next one would debut and they would rotate a lot, and that's just how it was supposed to be. But they gave them like an ultimatum, so to speak, like an out, just in case they actually sell like 100,000, which is so high that it's not reachable because on purpose, because they technically don't want to do that, right? Because that's not the way they want the group to go. Then they would keep the subunit. Now, it doesn't mean that the subunit is disbanded as well. It's possible they come back at some point and do another song, but just for now, not, right? For now, they're just not active. They're like kind of inactive, right? They're on hiatus now until maybe someday they have a new song again. But they're not gonna be for a while now a thing. So that's really what it's supposed to be, and that's why the 100K is so astronomically high, because that's the whole plan, to not actually make that happen. Because that's their plan, at least, right? That's the thinking. Now, you can still dislike that, and I still am not too sure if I like that, but hey, that's how they think, and it makes sense, right? But yeah, that is tripleS with their Didn't Know cover by SeoYeon, JiWoo, YooYeon, and NaKyoung. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed here on YouTube. And that's it from me. More tripleS reactions, which is so far, I think, only the Generation music video in a place and pin comment. But if you want to see more tripleS stuff, I said that in that video as well. Let me know in the comments, request things. And maybe next time join my public request stream on Twitch to actually send me something I will watch right away back then. Not back then, in the future then. So in the stream, But yeah, thank you, have a nice day, and peace.